everyone. How's everybody doing today? We're going to be continuing Final Fantasy VIII, and last time we tried, I should say, to fight this mechanical spider. Discovered it had like 3k health left, but wasn't all for waste. We did learn, I feel, menuing a little bit better by doing that. Although, I'm sure I'm going to have to relearn it again, since it's been a day, but we have to sleep. We're gonna get the test results tomorrow, I guess, and it's gonna tell me I'm shit at the game, but it's fine. Let me just take a quick look through all the menus here. I do not have any abilities as of right now. Okay, I did buy potions as well, because I spent a lot of them. So I think I came to the conclusion that it was best to just draw from one during battle and then just giving the rest to everyone else. Just easier for me to manage that way. Shows who's equipped. Shows all the... I kind of want to test automatic, but I'm not, like, convinced I should be doing that. I don't know. Okay, so we're learning this. Okay, don't want to do that. I don't really care about the cards. Okay, let's sleep. The pate. What are you even posting in chat? What the heck? He's just sitting against the wall, just sad, all by himself. parties. Really. It's one of those things that you hear about when you're an adult, and it's like, you don't really care too much about it. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like parties are overhyped. I feel like birthday parties as a kid were a lot more interesting than any kind of party I had as an adult up to this point in my life. Damn, she's just blowing them all over the place. I've never danced before, but I can't imagine it being, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of it is just moving in general. He's embarrassed. There you go. God, man, these FMVs. Uh, Training center. I can, if they remade this game, I could imagine her just like laughing at like literally everything. All right, training area. How the hell did we even get here? I'm back in my original drip. Give me a minute. Alright, let's figure out where we need to go. Training center, I think, was over to the right. It's the plant where I fought the plants. Did I heal? No. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna cure. Why can't I use cure on myself? What the heck? Why can I only use cure in battle? It's kind of weird. Okay, no, that's not where I need to go. Okay, here. Hmm. Yeah, okay. That's confirming what I suspected. Some enemies can resist no matter what anyway. Okay, first is likelihood, second is resistance. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, I hate to inform you, but I can't do it. So, that's kind of unfortunate. I Ow. Probably prevents magic. Wow, I hit one, finally. So, or I guess we're gonna try and go to that area I couldn't go over here. Yep. I didn't. I'll save state. It's a nice view. Damn, he doesn't. He really doesn't like her shit. Okay, but now where are we going, though? I'll look around more. I think they said they wanted us to fight something. Oh, this thing, I imagine. Missed it. Maybe I just hit the halfway point. I should have rested in the hotel, man. Ice. There's no way they want us to fight this thing. 13,120. Let me see something. So I saw 13,120. Let me just make sure I'm understanding that scan right. Yeah, might be best to run then. I don't know what I need to do, so I'm gonna look up a guide. Hold on. I need to figure out where I am. This guide sucks. It's not telling me what I need to do. It's just like skipping around and like it's not. What the fuck, man? Give me a minute, guys. Just skip ahead till I'm doing something. Okay, we've done this. Done this. Done this. What am I doing now? So after this, what are we doing after this? I don't know. I'm gonna keep just going to the right. I don't understand this, but whatever. The thing is, I'm lost as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, what the objective is right here. I don't know. Just walk around, I guess. Okay, well, we figured it out. Up, boss. Uh-oh. I don't have a Guardian Force! Like, and I have no energy, like what? This is bad, man. I really should have rested. Gonna scan. You're more important to scan. Okay. Wind. Well, I don't have wind. Keep attacking the stupid thing on the left. Also, well, I don't know. Okay, so attacking wakes it up. So you want to kind of use that, I guess, as like, okay, leave me alone, I'll attack someone else. Just gonna focus the flying enemy. I missed it. Hopefully one of these have wind. Shells. That might be it. I'm gonna draw some stuff, I think. They all have? Yeah. I think it might be worthwhile just to farm some of these. I'll just keep attacking the same one. I was attacking the boss, but now I'm gonna draw these. I use magic a lot. I think I've got enough for now. Oh, they do more things. Grab some of these while I can. One. Nice. So apparently I missed an item. I don't. Again, I wanted to talk more about that, but apparently I need to talk to Headmaster Sid. Problem is, I don't know how to get to the headmaster's office. I need to start interacting with the world more too. I haven't really been doing that. I found a book, but I'm certainly pretty worse for wear. Okay, so I'm... Can we get there from here? Not right now, no. I'm gonna see if I can't go back up here. Shit, man. Are we gonna be guys standing out here? Right across the hall from your old one. What? Oh, it just changes now. Let me see. Timber, meet by the front gate. And everybody's rested. I would really like to figure out this junction thing, but I just, like, it can't. What's up, Nico? Struggling with menus in this game, but we're managing. Apparently I missed an item. Also, sorry if that was kind of delayed. I don't know what just happened, but sure. So where am I going? I'm gonna go to the front desk or front area. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's check this out. Why can't I look at this menu for fast travel anymore? That sucks. Alright, I want to go see if I can talk to the headmaster, but I don't think I'll be able to. I'm pretty sure... Oh, third floor. So, Sid is supposed to give us something. I didn't... Oh, that's good. Okay, so here's something I want to know, right? They explain this junctioning system so often, but there's so much reading in this game. Okay, hold on. So this whole thing here, right? I can equip stuff to these, but I don't know how to access that menu. Like, how do I get to place stuff here? Because I can't. And I don't understand why I can't do that. I need it explained like I'm 2. Because I don't understand what this game wants me to do with this. What do I need for that? Also, I didn't really get to check out the magic, the shell. Let me go look at that really quick. What does that do? So this is what I've been working on. Someone told me this was really good for Quetzalcoatl. Thing is, I don't know what's good here. I mean, I know from this that I'm guessing they get this from leveling up, but... More magic, damage, more health. If you were to choose right now, which one do you think I should be leveling? Okay. So would you say that's the case for all of these? Okay. And then for Ifrit, should I do HP? Alright. Okay, so apparently I gotta talk to Sid. I must have missed something. Something about a meter. And he's not here. Shit. Okay, so I probably just didn't have them unlocked is the issue. Alright, well I gotta go to... someplace. I forgot where it was. I know where it is, I just don't remember the name. Oh, I did want info about this. So somebody came in, and they told me to come grab, where is it? Is it this? What is it? There's some book. Yeah, Occult Fan 1. I was told to grab this, but I don't know what the use for this is. I also have one of these, too, and I don't know what that does either. My guess was that this is used in some... Oh, it's a quest? I think that's just for crafting stuff, isn't it? I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to just go get more, draw more spells, get more spells. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god, Zell. He's playing Sonic Riders. The good ones, not the bad one. Yeah, I will. I think I missed something before, but I'm gonna talk to him here. Yeah. You know, when I fought Elverit, I had to learn his name. That was quite a difficulty spike fighting him. He was, like, really hard. I felt kind of good beating him because it was like, I'm bad at menuing. But it was, like, really... you know, after fighting Ifrit, I was, like, so sure that we were going to get him as a Guardian Force, but I didn't. Also, some of these bosses don't give me experience, and I don't understand why they're doing that. Is it random? Is it RNG whether you get it or not? Is there really no way to go back and do that? Is there anywhere else I can get it? Because I was never explained that. Alright, if you're here, please... So how do you draw a Guardian Force, though? Because I was drawing spells, but I never... Oh, okay. Like, how do you get Guardian Forces through draw? I thought it was just magic. How does that work? Is it just under the things that you can draw, or is it under a special menu or something? Okay, it's just something there. All right. Well, I gotta make sure I start drawing more then, because... All right. So I'll ask this: is there anything more that I need to do here while I'm here before I leave? Is there anything that is worth getting? Because I feel like it's going to put me on a whole mission once I leave. They're all following. Let me go back in. So, I'll say this, too. This is my first true Final Fantasy I've ever played. I have played this before when I was a kid. Okay. When I was a kid, I got to Ifrit, and I couldn't beat him. I was too stupid to do it as a kid. And that was my experience with this game. I tried it like multiple times, and I just never was able to get there, but... And, you know, I always heard about Final Fantasy VII, but I never... Like, I watched Caleb Hart play it. Dude can get kind of mad at games. Hold on. I do want to check one more thing. But, I like watching him speedrun FF7. And, I don't know. I decided that I was gonna play the remake, but I'm gonna wait until it's all out. I think in a couple of years or whatever, before I play it all together. This game, on the other hand, I don't know anything about. I mean, I know it's gonna be a few years. Like, they put so much effort into remaking, like, Disc 2. Like, I know, I don't know. I heard it's kind of mixed, but... I'll talk to him again. Yeah. I'm kind of weird, you know. Obviously, not always. This isn't... when I was looking at a guide when I was lost, it said, go grab it, and I'm like, okay, sure, game. I'm not looking at a guide now, but I was genuinely lost for a good while there before you showed up. But see, for me, like, this game, I don't want to spoil anything, but in some cases, with some franchises, I genuinely don't care if I get spoiled. Because in a lot of cases, spoilers are actually... They help determine whether I want to get the game or not. Like, for instance, with the Yakuza series, my first experience was sitting down and watching all of them back to back. Like, straight up, 0 through, I think it was up to Song of Life at the time. And that was so great. That killed, like, a month of my time. But I actually want to play them, even though I know the story, so... I'm kind of weird. I don't really mind spoilers for some games, but, like, some I care about. I just have a rule against spoilers in my chat because while I don't really care, I don't want my chat getting spoiled. You know what I mean? I'm the same way with backseating. I don't really care about backseating at all. Like, you know, I'll see some streamers go on, like, a bin tirade about, like, oh my god, this one chatter is giving me advice that for some reason I can't just ignore the comment, you know? And I gotta stop the stream for, like, 10 minutes to yell at them. So, I don't know. I'm very, like... I want to get some water magic. Same with Metal Gear Solid. I did the same with Metal Gear Solid. Also, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I need more scans. I do want to mention as well, so the only reason I'm going to say this is not for a plug reason, but because sometimes Twitch VODs are genuinely bad with, like, muting audio. This is why I tell my followers this. If I highlight literally almost everything I do unless it's, like, not unique. Like, I do a lot of Left 4 Dead sometimes, I won't highlight all of that. But or Minecraft. But when I do a playthrough like this, I'll highlight the stream so it doesn't go away. But because of music, the VOD will get muted. So I have linked below my YouTube channel where I also record when I stream, so I can upload the recording to YouTube. So if any of my VODs are ever muted, you can go there. I don't make any money off of what I do. I'm just about to hit 100 followers, actually, which is a big deal. I got to make a video for that, but everything will be on there. Should anything audio get messed up. Oh, this was, okay, so this was one thing as well, with Zell specifically. He can do all these combo moves, right? And one of them was like left and right. I was told it's timing, but what I don't understand is, because on a D-pad, that's kind of jank. I asked my friend, could I use the analog stick? He said no. But that's what I was asking, basically. Is it together, or is it one after the other? And that's what I assumed. I assumed it was one after the other. Like, you press left, and then you press right. Yeah, okay. Just like circle and X. I mean, this is being used with an Xbox controller, so it'd be B and A, but same way. Alright, I think I've got enough, so I'm gonna kill these for experience. When I first bought this thing, I thought it was like a floating thing or something. But then it came up, and it was a fish. I can get the timing on Squall Sword pretty easily, but everyone else I just suck with. Oh, okay. Really? Nice. Let me ask, do you think this is worth it to just... Should I farm the Guardian level up here? Do you think I'm under-leveled? Or am I fine? Show my stats. You think I'm under-leveled here? I'm starting to wonder if I'm having more trouble than I should. Oh, okay. I see. I played Parasite Eve before this, and that was my, like, full first exposure, well, true exposure to, yeah, I'll get more. To, the Square games. I don't know why I had trouble thinking about that. Obviously, apparently they merged with Enix, and... You know, I heard Nomura is gonna step down. That's gonna gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a big... I mean, obviously, I love Dragon Ball. Something you should know about me in Resident Evil 2. Those are my two favorite things. Obviously, with Toriyama's unfortunate passing, Toyotaro is gonna have such a hard time. But if anybody can do it, it's gonna be him. But that's kind of how I feel, in my opinion. I feel like Nomura is like... Without Nomura, I don't know. It can be done, but... From what I understand, it's like a big thing. Oh, there was a draw point over here I wanted to get. I think that's good. I think someone told me that's really good. Also, the music in this game is so fucking good. Okay. I stream Dragon Ball sometimes. Raging Blast 2 is like my favorite fighting game. I like Sparking Zero, although I would be kind of honest. If you haven't played Sparking Zero, I want to give my opinion on the game for my chat. I did. My first game I'm 29 years old. I'm almost 30, unfortunately. So, I played a lot of the old ones. I played, like, Goku, Legacy of Goku, and I played Budokai 1 when it came out, and I'm really old. I played every Budokai, every Tenkaichi, every Raging Blast, all Xenoverses. It's crazy, isn't it? Getting old. But with Sparking Zero, you know, I was really hoping, because I think, this might be a hot take, but I feel Raging Blast 1 had the best story. Rendition. I think Kakarot kind of falls flat. A little bit. I can expand upon that later, but... the combat, however, Raging Blast 2, I think is the best. It's simple. It's very engaging. And so, you know, with Sparking Zero, I was kind of hoping, because they said, well... was it the producer? Somebody said that Raging Blast was kind of a spiritual successor, which unfortunately didn't sell well. I hate to say that. But when they said something like that, I was like, man, that's a good sign that this game's combat will be really good. And then I got the game, and I was disappointed with the story. I think the best way I can put the story in Sparking Zero is to say it's only slightly better than Galaxy Mode, which isn't saying a lot. And, you know, Drop my controller. The, thing I was most disappointed with was I was really hoping the combat would be a lot more like Raging Blast too, but it wasn't. I mean, they tried to sell you as, oh, it's classic, it's the same. They overcomplicated everything. There's like 3 blocks. There's like, and they don't explain any of it either in the first go around. Like, I enjoy the game, but it's got a lot of problems. Yeah, I mean, essentially, that's what they did. They just threw you in. I mean, they give you, like, this quick basic tutorial, but they don't explain how to, like, dodge or throw or do any of that. And, you know, that's all. And, you know, okay, so the combat's kind of okay, you know, overcomplicated. It's whatever. I don't really like it, but whatever. I don't play it for competitive anyway. The story's kind of mid. What about the what-ifs, right? That's the next big thing, right? Okay, well, the story could be mediocre. How's the what-ifs? And some of them are pretty good. That's a whole nother problem, because the way they've done the story, for Goku and some characters, it it does. But if you play as Vegeta's story, for some reason, it only goes up to the end of Z with the Kid Buu fight. Don't know why, but that's what they've decided. Makes no sense. Vegeta has plenty of fights in Super. So, overall, I would say I'm greatly disappointed with the game, but I still enjoy it, and I still think, at its core, it's a fun game. And don't get me started on the fact that Super 17 is missing from the roster, Piccolo, Daimao, but whatever. At least there's GT. I love GT. I think GT is better than Super. I know that's a hot take. I just think it is. I don't know. I don't particularly think the writing in Super is any better than GT's. So at that point, it's just to me, you know, down to the art and visuals, which GT has way over Super. I wanted to look at this again. Yeah, did you play Xenoverse? Do you remember when they had the fucking pre-order for that game was Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, of all things? And then Goku Black Base for... Like, what the fuck was that? It would have been one thing if the pre-order bonus was like some, like, costume or something, but like... And they didn't release that character, I think, until like a couple years into the lifespan that game was out. Should I make this? By the way, is this good? Okay, don't make it. Okay. I won't make it. Oh, okay. So I think I'm supposed to go up here to the right. I think. Okay. I don't know what I did. Why am I getting money? Oh, that might be the amount I'm gonna earn because I'm taking too long. Uh-oh. Okay, where do I go? What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, okay. Cool. I thought I was losing money. Jesus. But yeah, I don't know. I'll end the Dragon Ball Z topic by saying... I'm enjoying Daima. But, yeah. Back to this. Do you know where I'm supposed to be going? I thought it was, like, here. Oh, the train! I remember the train. Jeez. I gotta go to the train. I just remembered. Second house on the left is Zell's. Okay. Let's go in there. I'll check out these houses. I didn't even realize these were houses, I'll be honest. I thought these were, like, art designs on the wall. Where are the hidden items? Give me your shit, Zell. He's got a nice house. Timber Maniacs. That's one of the joys of watching people that you don't know how to play the game. That don't know how to play the game, because I always end up running into shit that, like, people don't see. Okay. Shit. sacred. How old is Zell, by the way? Do you know? How old is the current cast? Do you think... Okay. I don't think he had dirty magazines then. I don't think he has those. Yeah, I know. You know, one of the things I was thinking about when I played this game, I'm like, they're really gearing... Like, this world must be fucking dystopian or something, because it's like you're hiring children to be soldiers. And then it made me think of, like, Metal Gear Solid, you know? How, like, they have the child soldiers and the nanomachine network and everything. It's like... Jesus. Do I need any... potions or anything? I think I used a couple. Yeah, I'll grab 2. I'll grab 2. I don't think it'll hurt to grab 2 of every one of these. I could probably use magic to do this, but why not? They're cheap. I don't have a... I don't know. I'll grab 5 of each. I don't have a gun right now, but whatever. Okay. Jesus, 3,000 gil. You know, one of the things is someone who, was questioning what of these games to play. I asked someone at the time, my friend, I said, does 7 and 8, like, connect? And I was told no, which I always thought was really strange with this series, how, like, most of them are their pretty much own independent thing. Maybe you could think of them like timelines or something. Well, with the exception of like the later ones. I think 10... Not 10. That's Titus. It's the one with lightning or whatever. They have like a couple of those. I thought Lightning had like a couple games or whatever she was. And is she the main character of one of them? I don't remember. She's a character I know from one of the later games. Could be just talking gibberish, but... $13, okay. Teehee. Selfie gives me heavy Chie vibes. Or not Chie, what's her name from... No, what is her name? The other girl. I don't remember her name right now. No, like Persona. I'm talking about Persona. What was her name? Not Naoto. Naoto was the detective. What was her name? Hold on. I have to know what her name is. I used to know it, but I'm blanking. P4 cast. What is her name? She's the one that has the... This is gonna kill me, man. Yukiko. It's Yukiko. It's Yukiko. She's got that giggly girl thing, and then Cell is more like Chie. It's kind of like always punching shit and... My thing is with SMT, I like both SMT and Persona. Unfortunately, there's this huge divide between the fandom of like, oh, I have to hate the other one, or these people are like this, and it's like, how about you just like both games? Yeah, they do. I don't know why they're like that. Okay, I guess we'll just go forward. There's only one... Okay, look. There's only one game. I always have to bring this up. There's always one game that I do think is inexcusable to be a fan of, and that's the remake of RE3. Now look, there are some games I can accept people having a different opinion, but if that's your favorite game, you are just wrong. There is something... I'm sorry. That game is bad. People excuse it. Like MGS5, The Phantom Pain. They're bad games mechanically. I'm gonna save you some money here. Don't buy it. I wouldn't even get it on sale. It's a disgrace of a game. If you love the original RE3, they cut out like 90% of the game and shove in a lot of political messaging subtly. It's like really annoying. Like the way they changed Jill's character is just... It's bad. It's bad. They ruined everything about that game. Like, it's literally... Like, I'll give you an example, okay? There's one part of the game... So... Okay, let me put it this way. Have you played the original RE3 and beat it? Okay. So, in the original, you start off in the area with Dario. First of all, you don't even get to go in the old safe room proper. They just have you run... I'm telling you, this game is shit. They have the safe room. You can see it, but you can't go in it. They block it off with fucking crates. You don't get to go back and see Dario. They removed that. That whole thing is gone. The daughter, that's gone. You have to basically have a scripted sequence of holding up for 10 minutes to actually play the game. Also, do you mind if I just tell you what happens in the remake? Although I'm telling you, okay. Brad does not die to Nemesis in this game. Period. Nemesis kills nobody. Nobody. He kills nobody. There's one point where he grabs her up by the head, can kill her, and doesn't. There's a lot of stupid shit like that. So, you know, in the original, the apartment, right? People say at the intro of the original RE3, wow, it's kind of rushed. You just jump out of the apartment and you just run. But in this game, the remake makes you realize that you didn't have to see any of that for the game to be good. Because at the intro of the game, they put you in first person, which is a fucking sin. It's not even funny. It's just like... whatever. And you have to, basically, they talk about Jill having the nightmares, and I can play while I talk. Talk about Jill having these nightmares, and they only really show it twice. She's singing. But in the, you know, you just have to hold up and walk for 10 minutes to play the game. What are you doing, Zell? He's got some extreme ADHD energy. But, you know, they blow up the rescue chopper, and then somehow, in traditional Resident Evil fashion, she gets, like, yeeted off a cliff, and then Carlos shoots him with the rocket launcher, and this game, you don't go to the RPD as Jill at all. Doesn't happen. You don't get to see it. You don't go. There's no reason to go. You go as Carlos. Makes no sense, but that's what happens. But the biggest thing of all, I think, that bugs me is this. In the original, you have the starting, you know, you have the little scripted thing, but then you have the city. You have the round area. Then you have the pathway with the zombies burst out up the stairs with Brad. Then you have the alleyway and the bar. Then you have behind the bar. Then you have the pathway to the fire. And then you go up to the fire hydrant, which could go into the medical area, and it goes into the giant open area, which could lead into the RPD or the other area. And you had this giant city that had like 20 areas with a park, a hospital, a factory, a clock tower, right, and more. And in this game, here's what you get when you get to play the game, okay? Once you finally get control, here's what you get. You get an alley, a donut shop area with 4 shops, all right next to each other, about 4 shops, okay? And then, once you do all of that, you get the power station, which is 2 alleys, like 2 small alleys. And that's about it. Then you play a scripted game until you get to the clock tower, except, oops, you're not going to the clock tower. You don't get to go in. You get a boss fight. You get furry dog nemesis, because we had to make him a furry for some reason. We just had to turn him into a furry dog. You know, ruin his second form and having to get the, having to, roam the city and go through all the hunter shit. Which there are hunters in this game. I got another big problem with the game, but yeah, you don't get to go in the clock tower. All that's gone. You don't get to go into the dead factory. That's gone. You don't get to go into the park. That's gone. All of that's gone. All of it. All of it. And it's even better. It's even better. Because there are 3 puzzles in the game. 4. There are 4 puzzles in the game. Guess what? 2 of them are reused. Because you go in the RPD, check this out. So you go in the RPD as Carlos, and the safes are there from the RE2. The same lockers and safes are there with the, I'm not kidding, the same fucking password from RE2 Remake. And then, another puzzle is, there's really 3. There are 4. No, there's 4. So one of the codes is 937. Okay? And then you run into another safe later in the game in a hospital. They kept the hospital, but that's the majority of the game. Oh, and we had to have another sewer section. Oh, and we had to have another nest. Because we're original. For some reason, the developers of the remakes have some kind of shit fetish or seeing characters covered in shit. I don't know why in these 3 games we have to have sewer sections. Like, I get it. There's a sewer section in 2 and 3, but in 3 it was so fucking small that I don't even know why it got added. So, voice crack. How bad are you? It's just, they removed half, like, I don't know, man. But in that hospital, there's a safe. And guess what the code is to that safe? Good old 9-3. Oh, I know. We'll just remove one of the numbers from another puzzle in the game. Like, what the fuck? And then the final puzzle, there is one. Actually, there is 5. But it's just a gun upgrade. But the last puzzle in the game, you have to try and make this cure, the vaccine. And it's the gimmick is exactly the same as the RE2 puzzle with the water, with the tubes in the water, where you got to make the solution. It's like nothing about that game is good on any level. And I'll make it even worse. It gets worse. Because if you, heaven forbid, you try and look at the visuals in the game, you make the mistake of looking at the visuals. You say, oh, look at this giant town in the background that you can never go to. And then you see survivors when you finally get control of the game and they're running away. And you look up to where they run to because it looks like they run behind an ambulance. And then you look behind that ambulance and there's just this fucking texture void. There's nothing there. It's empty textures. In plain view. It's like you could literally just look to your right and see a void of missing floor. And there's like 4 or 5 locations in the game in that same area where that happens. And people will still say things like, oh, you're cherry picking. Or, how could you hate this game? It's like, because I love the original. It's my favorite game. Oh, God. That's not particularly a great noise I want to hear. My ears. And one final cherry on top. This music's a banger. I like this track. Oh, God. The past. I'll wait a minute. I like the designs of the creatures in this game. Oh, he's asleep. And then he gets up. Shiva got a level. It does. That's what I'm liking about it, yeah. But I was gonna say, the only other game I like more than RE3, or about the same, I mean, RE3 is my favorite, but Resident Evil Outbreaks 1 and 2 are my second. I just consider them one game because they're pretty much just, they would be DLC, like 2 would be DLC if they could have done DLC back in the day. But some early design documents leaked for RE3 Remake. They're like their design outlines. And in that game, from the outset, they designed to fuck RE3 over from the beginning. And in that same document, they mention that they wanted to make the Resident Evil, what was it called? Survive? What was it called? What was that shitty game that came with RE3 Remake? Well, whatever that game was, they were like, we don't want to make RE3, we don't want to make an Outbreak. We want to make something that cashes in on fans' nostalgia. So basically, their entire sales pitch for that game was to try and bait the nostalgia Andes, Resistance, yes, and have no association with Resident Evil Outbreak at all. It's actually fucking crazy. Like, that's why I get so upset when people defend that game, because it's like, no, everything about RE3 Remake was ill will from Capcom. Same as Metal Gear Solid 5. Go watch an Outer Heaven stream, and I'm telling you, your opinion of Metal Gear Solid 5 will be different. Very different. They're not good games. Especially on a mechanical level, they're not good. I know I'm yapping about a lot of things, but like, one of the things people will say about MGS5 is like, oh, well, it plays nice. No, it doesn't. The game doesn't even work half the time. The scripts break. The scripts break all the time. The soldiers will get fucked up in their dialogue. Some soldier will... The car's physics don't work. It's like... Game's a fucking joke. Oh god, a face monster. I have a lot of video game opinions. I play just about anything. Oh my god. So you can spoil this for me. Is this a flashback? Is this a flashback? Okay. 17 years. Shit. I'm going to assume they're all dead. but maybe they're not. I don't know. Holy levels. All the question marks. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, we're running away. Okay. Well. There's a war going on. Oh god, this music. What the heck? Yeah, there's a road here. Okay. Yeah. I want to check things out. Ward's a little too up there, isn't he? Jesus Christ, Ward. Look at that. Oh. Oh, I think I've seen that before in a picture.
Arch of Triumph or something.
Yeah, Padian Hotel. This is Galbadia. Pianist. running killed me. Let me guess, one of them are really cringe to the girl. Or to the woman. Oh, so he's seeing this. Okay, that's cool. This reminds me of the opening of Parasite Eve, kind of. Not entirely, but... Oh, I'm in control, okay. Is this guy serious? Come on, man, just wave. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Brother. Just wave. Come on, man. Guy has no... That's tragic. I'm hearing Price. Mission failed! That is cute. He acts like an awkward teenager. What's this guy thinking? Dude. He talks to himself too much. Damn, dude. Dreams of the future. Disc 3 and 4. He won. He won. Everybody had to see a man flirt with someone else. He's still out! It's a lot to take in, isn't it? Yeah, just a touch of the tinnitus. Somehow, it was so painful, it just knocked me out, you know? Can you imagine if tinnitus was actually that painful and it just, like, fucking knocked you out? That would not be fun. I dreamt I was a moron. Ominous. Wow. Can it I guess it... Oh, shit. Alright, well... I'm, like, hearing sensitive. Like... I've always had this weird thing where I'll have, like... My ears will ring sometimes. And... For me... I have this weird thing that if I, like, try to hum or match the ear ringing, it makes it stop. Yeah, chocobo owls. naughty magazine?
Are any of these important? I don't know if any of these do anything. Don't bother. I can't back out. Okay. All right.
So is this like a train station town?
Transitionary town.
You know, I've noticed this a little bit in 7 too. From what I'd seen, is there's like trains and stuff. And there's one thing, well, I don't know what country you're from. You can tell me if you want, but here in the US, I really wish people cared about trains more. Like, I'm not like super knowledgeable about trains or anything, but I definitely think the lack of trains across country is kind of just bad. I would love to see more trains, especially high-speed rail, or, I don't know, God forbid, anything from Japan-like stuff.
Their trains are really cool. Last room up those stairs.
Yeah, I mean, I think my thing with Amtrak is, you know, they had some proposed routes through where I live. But I feel like Amtrak is just kind of, I don't know. Am I wrong for saying Amtrak is just too dated? Like, I feel like some of the train systems are just so behind technologically that we could do better. Like, we shouldn't be relying on Amtrak when that's been a thing for a while. Now, again, I'm not saying we need to copy Japan. You know, not everything is great about Japan. People, you know, I would like to live in Japan someday, but that's not because of anime or any kind of weird shit. I just like the country. But it has problems. But one thing that I do like is the rail system. And they modify it all the time. I mean, even in Europe, from what I understand, it's even better than here. It's, like, insane. Although, I would like to play a game. Yeah, in like a few hours, less than like maybe an hour or something, yeah? You know, I'm not gonna drive a car And I don't have my license. I'm 30. I don't have a state ID. I don't have a license. And people say, why? First of all, it's a pain in the ass. I don't have a state ID because I don't know. I hate the DMV. I hate renewing it. But the reason I don't have a license is because it's not me that I'm worried about. It's everyone else. I'm not worried about me driving. I'm worried about everyone else killing me. Because I have bad luck. How can I know that just randomly someday some guy's just gonna veer off and like road rage and just kill me? I used to be scared of planes, but I'm probably more afraid of cars now than I am in a plane. But I'd like to play a game. Based on my accent, because everyone in the US has an accent, they'll try and tell us we don't, but if you were to guess what state I'm from, I think that'd be funny. If you need a hint, I can tell you. It's funny you say that, because I've heard from many people that I do sound like... I don't sound like normally where I'm from. Okay, it has an extremely large German population. I want to say it's probably in the top 10 of making the most money for the US. And there are 3 cities here that are all very populous. They all also, I feel like if I tell you what this one is, it's a, if you can't get it now, then I'll give you that hint, and you should be able to get it. You're close. You're close. You're very close. It has 3 C's. That should give it away. No. Okay, one more hint. Our state borders 5 states, and one of them is Pennsylvania. To the south, there is a river. It isn't Connecticut. Okay, I'll just tell you, it's Ohio. I'm from Ohio. Probably one of the states that would probably benefit a lot from that proposed rail system. But whatever. Yeah, I can say where I'm near, but I won't say what town I live in. I live near Cincinnati, but not in its district. Yeah, I've been to Dayton before. My dad works in Blue Ash, and my mother, sometimes she goes to Kettering, sometimes she goes to Fairfield, sometimes Hamilton, but yeah. We're in the district of Butler, I think. Yeah. But somewhat near Cincinnati. Ugh. Shit. Did I save? I think I did. Okay. So... yeah, I remember driving once, I think, or my mother drove us. We were going to Florida, and I remember... I'm not well-traveled, but when we did travel, I went to Florida, and I remember Georgia more than I do Florida, because I remember this long-ass drive through Georgia. That state is fucking large. The drive through Georgia was brutal. I remember being in a car for like a long time through Georgia. I don't know, but you know, I've been wanting to move to Japan. I wanted to get a work visa, but at the moment what I'm doing, because I don't work, but what I've been working on is I've been trying to learn Japanese, like seriously. And I've had some success with it. Like, I think I know over like 120 words. I'm not going to speak it on stream because I don't know. But my thing with learning Japanese so far is I've been trying to learn the language, or how to listen to it, like basically what a baby does. Like, I'll hear a word, I'll memorize it, and then I'll do it that way. That's helped me a lot. I can't read, however. I still don't know how to read any of the kanji or katakana. I'll probably start with katakana or hiragana. But I don't know, maybe that's not a good strategy. But I'd say once I probably hit about 200 words, I'm going to start learning how to read the text. And then once I am fluent enough in it, I would like to... Kanji mostly borrows a lot from Chinese script, does it not? Pretty sure it does, doesn't it? I think another reason why I chose Japanese as my second language is because everyone in the US wants to learn, like, Mexican Spanish or French or German. And there are uses in that, but for me, I wanted something that would be challenging and not relatable. Like, you know, I might hear some Spanish sometimes and be like, oh, you know, maybe I can kind of get that, or some German or French. But I wanted to choose something that would be really different. And I was like, well, I want a challenge, but I didn't want to learn Chinese because I know what put me off of Chinese is how they have, first of all, they have so many words. And their words are so complicated to say that just saying like sure, if you say that in like different tones, it can mean many different things. It's a word I heard, so if it's a bad word, I'm sorry. But see, that's what I'm saying with Chinese. I literally, if you say it, you know, it's like if you... Yeah, it's like... And they can all mean so many different things, and it's like... Which like... I know Japanese has some words like that. Like, I know. Like, for instance, I've learned Hoshi and Hoshi, and that little extra bit can mean different things, like star and want or require. But if you... But it's pretty forgiving if you have an accent, is what I'm saying. Like, if Chinese is very, very specific. I can't do that. I couldn't do that. I was learning German first, but I don't know. I got kind of put off with how long some of their words are. Because of my monotone. Yeah. Like, my thing is, I talk slow. And I know that would get better if I practiced. But with German, it's like some words are so long, it makes me feel like I'm doing a fucking combo in a fighting game. Like, I can't remember all of that. And so, and the gender, I mean, yeah, the Japanese has gendered language too, but that, I don't know. I have experience with Japanese a little bit now, so, like, I'm more used to it, but that was pretty intimidating with German. But it's been so long, I don't remember any of my German, so... Oh well. I think one of the things I'm best at is geography. But, yeah. I think I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna go eat lunch, and then maybe I'll be back later tonight with some Left 4 Dead. But we've been streaming a long time, and I gotta upload this to YouTube. And I don't want the videos being too long, because my computer freaks out. I have a schedule below, which will say what I'm doing each day. You scroll down. Because I didn't stream yesterday, I moved Final Fantasy VIII. I'll update the schedule today to actually be proper. But yeah, I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.